Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to another edition of Trends O'Clock with Since Disciple. I am your host on Trends O'Clock every week. My name is Brian Adefo. You can call me 13th Disciple. And today is going to be much of fun. I must tell you, it has always been on my mind every day that when am I going to see my people again? And I'm here again. I'm so proud of you all, and I'm so proud of myself because what I do is it looks like Aproko, but not really. I just bring you updates on things that had made news, made the internet go gaga all over the week. And here is myself with the gist right now. I'm sharing with you is definitely facts with figures. But before I move into the gist, I'd like to tell you that today we have a whole lot of gist from politics to entertainment to social life. And in the story today, we have Godwin Obaseki, governor of Edo State in the news. We have the newly appointed minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike. He's also in the news today. Pastor Okonkwo is in the news as well as who else? Yes, I also have Spyro, my guy, in the gist for this week on Trends O'Clock with 13 Disciple. Before I delve into the information and the gist proper, listen, gentlemen, stay there. I will be back after the short time out. Yes, I am coming.
The existence and survival of the human race is solely dependent on agriculture. O.O.K Farms is the hub designed to cater for all your agricultural needs. We breathe agriculture.
Watch our join our multi-purpose farmers cooperative society. We are keen on our members' success. At O.O.K Farms, we provide the right agro insurance.
At O.O.K Farms, render services such as contract farming, commodity branding and export, as well as sales and use of farmlands. Our Agribusiness Academy is tailored towards equipping you through your journey in the agribusiness industry.
Our headquarters is located at Dickard House, Ring Road, Ibadan. Contact details are displayed on the screen. Agriculture, our wealth.
Are you ready to sow a seed for a sustainable future? O.O.K Farms Grow What You Eat initiative is a groundbreaking movement empowering young minds to cultivate a greener and healthier future. This isn't just an agricultural initiative. This is an education that goes beyond the classroom, providing a hands-on experience that fosters innovation and nurtures a profound connection to the world of agriculture. Join us on the 30th of September 2023, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the University of Ibadan International Conference Center as we flag off this revolutionary journey towards cultivating the future agriculturist. My name is Omolara Spence.
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Trends O'Clock with 13th Disciple, and I am excited to be here. I am sure you have been waiting for me, and I have been waiting all day long. Yes, Trends O'Clock is the program where we get to share things, informations that made its way around the social media, around the news, all through the week, and that is why it is a rundown show. It happens every Friday on O.O.K Farms TV. Yes, and I'm excited to share with you. Like I said, today we have Godwin Obaseki, governor of Edo State, the minister of the FCT newly appointed, Nyesom Wike is also in the gist today. Who's your guy? My guy is in the gist today. Spyro is in the gist. Whole lot of gist they ground today, and we are going to be having lots, and lots of fun. You're welcome to Trends once again with 13th Disciple, and I'm proud and I'm happy, excited to share with you the first story. And this first story is coming from the governor of Edo State, talking about Godwin Obaseki. And what has Godwin Obaseki got to do with this gist today? It's so interesting that people in politics begin to pitch tents against each other in politics. Don't you think that is exciting and very, very interesting? Now, what has he said? He said that he is actually not finding it funny as far as removal of fuel subsidy is concerned. He said, how can you remove the fuel subsidy when you have no plan B or way out to cushion the effect of subsidy removal? And what is Gordon Obaseki saying to the federal government, or should I say to the president-elect, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He is saying that he shouldn't have done that when he knows he has no plan whatsoever to cushion the effect of subsidy on the vulnerable and the low income earners that happens to be those that suffers this particular decision. And he said he has always warned people that the era of the economic money available everywhere, free money having access to people's hands is done. And Nigerians are not prepared. They are not ready for the next phase of the economic reality. And if you check it very well, I think about it that, okay, fine. It's just like you saying, I don't have enough money to buy this particular food, this particular meal, but I am hungry. I need to get something to eat. And you just start off and you can't find option. Well, I believe that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a smart person. He knows how to deal with this. He's been governor in Lagos State for 8 years, and today Lagos State is experiencing and benefiting from all his decisions and his implementations. Also forget that there are so many things running in different states across Nigeria right now that were copied from Lagos State's templates. But I believe that Godwin Obaseki also has got his point established already, and I think it is an eye opener for everyone that sees free money, like he said, to begin to pull up and start to work hard because the economic situation right now in Nigeria is a reality. And from that, I move away to another person, very interesting personality, whom myself, despite the fact that I'm not from the same tribe as himself, I love him so much. I'm talking of no other person but Nyesom Wike, the minister of the FCT. What has he done? Yes, Nyesom Wike has been in the gist since the beginning of the week, or should I say, since last weekend. What did he say? There was a particular video making trends saying that all of Ona will build house in wrong places. We go demolish on a house. Yes, that was that. And if you remember last week or this week, there was a video that made trends that he was talking to one of the monarchs and it was like, you stop nodding your head. Everything I say, you nod your head. Eh? You are doing as a big man. You are behaving like a big man. Why? You're a small boy. Eh? I know you because you are wearing big regalia. And he didn't just stop there. This time, what he is saying is that he is calling and is reacting to the recent collapsed building in Lagos Crescent area of Garki2 of Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. And he is saying that the owners of the houses should be arrested, and anyone that has any building in FCT that has no plan will be arrested and those buildings will be demolished. According to information reaching us, it says that few people have been rescued, many are still fed dead, while some are still trapped in the debris of that collapsed building. And unfortunately, if we all check how rented apartment goes and how exhausting it is for many Nigerians, I think it is very, very appalling for someone to pay heavily through their nose to have afford an apartment for themselves, only for them not to be sure of when the building is coming down. That is very, very pathetic. And ladies and gentlemen, that is that from this angle. Right now, we're going a very short timeout. And when I come back, trust me, I've got the cooler loaded with plenty of gist as regards Strength O'Clock with Letting Disciples. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The existence and survival of the human race is solely dependent on agriculture. O.O.K Farms is a hub designed to cater for all your agricultural needs. We breathe agriculture.
Now, no more troubles, as you can now join our multi-purpose Farmers Cooperative Society. We provide numerous opportunities, support, rights network, credit facilities, and grants both locally and internationally. We are keen on our members' success, and we provide the right agro insurance.
At O.O.K Farms, we render services such as contract farming, commodity branding and export, as well as sales and lease of farmland. Our Agribusiness Academy is tailored towards equipping you through your journey in the agribusiness industry. For more information, visit ookgroup.ng.
We are also actively and professionally involved in AgriMedia. Download our app on Android and find us on Radio Garden at O.O.K Farms Radio. We're located at 60 Decad House, Ring Road, Ibadan, or your state. Agriculture, our existence and survival of the human race is solely dependent on agriculture. O.O.K Farms is the hub designed to cater for all your agricultural needs. We breathe agriculture.
Watch our join our multi-purpose farmers cooperative society. We are keen on our members' success. At O.O.K Farms, we provide the right agro insurance.
At O.O.K Farms, we render services such as contract farming, commodity burning and export, as well as sales arrangements of farmlands. Our Agribusiness Academy is tailored towards equipping you through your journey in the agribusiness industry.
Our headquarters is located at Decad House, Ring Road, Ibadan. Contact details are displayed on the screen. Agriculture, our wealth.
Alrighty, welcome back to Trends O'Clock with 13th Disciple, and it's been fun. It's been fun. Right now, I'll move to the next story. And this next story will make any rational thinking Nigerian or any rational thinking person listening and watching ask questions. Because we are supposed to ask questions when we are supposed to, and answer questions duly when and how we are supposed to answer. So, who is on the news right now? I would say Nigerian government or federal government or Nigerian Bureau, National Bureau of Statistics. And what are they saying? They are saying that unemployment rate in Nigeria from 3.1% has dropped drastically to 4.1%. You say, how is that possible? Because what they are saying now is that Nigeria's unemployment rate dropped from the 3.3% in 2020 to 4.1% in the first quarter of the year 2023 and 5.3% in the fourth quarter as regards 2022. The National Bureau of Statistics said this particular thing, and in the statement they released on August 24th, 2023, said that the latest unemployment report adopted a new methodology and presented an in-depth analysis of the labor market. And according to NBS, the last survey was conducted using the 13th ICLS, that is International Conference of Labor Statistics, saying that the unemployment rate in Nigeria has dropped to 4.1%. Egbami, I was going to ask the question, with all this economic brouhaha and the economic hardship, how come? Because we've had in the news of, for example, poultry farmers shutting down or reducing their operational hour from 24 hours to 12 hours, and some of them are actually totally shutting down because of shortage of maize and other materials that is needed. So now, for those people that are shutting down, was it that some other companies came to employ their staff that were dropped? I don't know, but we wish Nigeria well. We wish all ourselves well. Right now, from that story, I'll move to the other story, and that other story is none but that of Labour Party. It's strike code, Abby. I know now because many of us voted for Labour Party. Well, Let's move away from that gist. And the gist now is that the Court of Appeal sacked Abure and reaffirms Apapa as Labour Party's national chairman. The Court of Appeal in Imo State sacked Julius Abure and reaffirms Lamido Apapa as the national chairman of the party. The court, in its ruling on Thursday, 24th of August, said that they are giving the directive to INEC, that is the Independent Electoral Commission, to make sure that they fix that matter and make sure they also follow the due process. And in a post that came up, the court also dismissed Senator Atan Atonu, the governorship candidate of Imo State, and others from the Bure-led faction of the Labour Party. So now, I was going to ask the question: if this man, talking about Mr. Papa, talking about him, if he was wrong, we will have known from the onset. But from the gist that we are having now, is that the man kept saying at the particular court hearing, if you remember about 2 months ago, just not too long after the election, he was saying that no, I remain the national chairman of Labour Party. So why waste resources? Why waste time? Why hold Nigerians to ransom when it comes to normal gists that we know that this is real? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll take another short time out, and when I come back, 10 o'clock with 13 Disciple continues. And this time around, we are going to be jigging. Yes, because I have some sweet, sweet gist, juicy for your listening pleasure. I will be right back.
I will.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you welcome back to Trends O'Clock, and I am glad you're still there, and I'm excited I am here as well. That's nice. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move into the gist. Right now, I want to tell you something that is very interesting and that will make you raise eyebrow and or laugh, chuckle, or just ask questions. But mind you, a man of God is in the gist. Who is this man of God? Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, that everybody knows and everybody loves to follow on social media. What has he got to do with this Trends O'Clock with 13 Disciple? He said in Nigeria, as a man or as an individual by age 23, you should be married. Like you should not even be up to 24 before you get married. And he made his references to saying in other countries in developed world at age 18, children of your age or people of your age will have become business owners, will have been exposed to responsibilities, and at 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, they don't become grandparents. Wow. So I was going to ask the question, is it applicable with us in Nigeria? Say at 23, some of you are still at home. Your mom will say, yeah, go and buy Gary, go and buy this, go and buy mineral, go and buy that, go and clean this. When you are supposed to be taking care of your own home. So now questions came up, dust has been raised by people saying, sir, at what age did you marry, sir? Let us know the age you got married. Did you get married at age 23 or 24? Or you got married way above that? Because if I am to ask the question, I'll ask, what is the economic balance that we have in Nigeria compared to the developed world? Ordinary UK balance past Niger. And people have been saying so many things, and they have been saying that Okay. If some people are not even at that age, they're not even mature enough to take care of themselves, not to talk of taking care of our home. But this is my opinion. I feel Nigerian parents needs to wake up on time. We stop calling people a child. At 20, you say someone, you are still a child. Don't go here, don't go there. When at that age, they're already employable in developed world. Well, I have nothing against Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo. What I will say is, when the right time comes, you do the needful. Because even those that are 30, 25, 32, 33, after 3 months, 6 months, a year of marriage, people will buy Ashwebi don't dey vex. Hmm? Is that I move away from that and I'm moving to this very lovely gist that everyone will love to hear. As at the time I saw it, I was excited. I was excited, I must tell you the truth. And I am talking about Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere. The name rings bell, Rabbi. Yes, that was the man that relocated these two guys that were dancing at an eatery as they were on duty as security guys, and the man relocated them to the abroad and sent them to school. And over time, developing stories came up saying that this man did this, he did that, and some people were saying those boys were ungrateful. Somebody that changed their life, they are trying to blackmail him, they are trying to drag his name in the mud. But this time, the gist is sweet, very very exciting, and very very questioning. What is the matter? The apostle has been dragged multiple times, and you know what is happening. But this time around, a young lady that happens to be his baby mama is the one dragging him. What is she saying? She, in an interview, said that also Chinyere impregnated her and threatened her times without number because she was a living kind of a person with with Apostle Chinyere, and he said Apostle Chinyere will come to her times without number and demand for Emionu sex. And every time he comes, she says, Pastor, you are a man of God now. And he says, hold it there. It is blood that flows in my vein. Just forget about it. I can take care of you. He said, despite the fact that the apostle knows that she has a fiance that she's about to get married to, and the man told her that, okay, you are going to be pregnant and you will keep it between myself and yourself. So that means you're pinning the pregnancy on her husband to be. And she came out to say a whole lot of things that she actually considered, because after Apostle Jire had threatened her that, look here, do you know the person I am? Do you think if you say anything tarnishing about my name, people will believe you? Do you know how influential I am? Do you know what I can do to you? If I can, even if you are going to leave my house, do you think you will be free eventually? And the lady said, the apostle gave her 10 million naira to keep mum. And prior to that, there was a time she said she thought about it, she couldn't sleep. So even the Sunday after the weekend, she was threatened to have sex with him. The apostle got on the altar and was preaching the word of God and was preaching, and people were under his anointing. And she said she couldn't concentrate, but she was just thinking about what apostle said to her overnight. And she said when she got back home, she had to tell apostle that, okay, apostle, I will agree to this relationship, but on one condition. You must not ever get me pregnant. You must use protection because I don't want to get pregnant. He said at that point, Apostle said, okay. And Apostle gave her 5,000 naira and she went to buy protection, talking about a condom. And when she got back home, for every night Apostle came to her room or demanded for sex, he never wore condom. And he said on the second or third time, he told Apostle, what if I get pregnant? And Apostle said, look at me. Am I not big enough to take care of my baby? Worry, it is all fine. And now she is pregnant and the matter gets CB. So away from that, I am going to move to the last story on Trains O'Clock with 13th Disciple, and I am sure you will be interested in this. Both men and women will be interested in this. And this is my guy in the story. I'm talking about Spyro. Spyro is saying the reason why a lot of ladies are still single. It shock you? Okay, I know you'll be interested. Yes, what is he saying? He said the way ladies position themselves is contributive to how and why they are still single. He said, come to think of it, you go to a lady's social media handle or platform, and all you see is yeah, 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 yeah. You do all those things. Say the moment a man sees that, that man knows okay, this one is just for and run. See, that is the reason ladies are still single. Ladies out there, is that true? Guys out there, is that true? Or for me, I feel the way you are dressed is the way you are being addressed. It is as simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we'll call it a wrap on Trends O'Clock with 13th Disciple. I hope this gist will suit you and interest you so much. Don't forget that you can join us on all our social media platforms on X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at O.O.K Farms Radio TV, but on YouTube, O.O.K Farms. You can also follow myself on X at That 13th Disciple. DAT13THDISCIPLE, and on Instagram at It's 13th Disciple, ITS13THDICBLE. It is as simple as ABC. Forget. You've got to do the right thing to be seen as the right person. Until next week when we meet on Trends O'Clock with 13 Disciple. Stay fresh and stay jiggy. I'm out.